Another thing, the exit from Santos. They talked a lot about you going to Real Madrid, but in the end, you ended up going to Barcelona. Was that the right choice? Can you say today, man, I went to Barcelona, I got it right, but I could have gone to Real Madrid? What can you tell me about that?
No. I don't regret my choice. I think it was more from the heart there. I confess to you that those were intense days. It was 3 days when I wasn't even going to train anymore. I was going from my house to the office to sort this out. When it was the Real Madrid folks calling me from one side and Barcelona calling me from the other. Thank you. The president talking to me from here and there. So it was intense days. So where I couldn't think straight, I couldn't imagine myself playing for both. But then my heart spoke louder. I ended up deciding to go to Barcelona because I probably wanted to play with Messi. And Barcelona was a team that I loved, that I liked, that I always watched. Since the time of Ronaldinho when he played there, I used to say, no, I want to play there, I want to play there. And it happened, and I don't regret it at all. None.
What was the biggest challenge you faced when you arrived in Barcelona? Usually whenever we leave Brazil, especially when we're young, right? We always have some kind of difficulty. Everyone goes through that. No, in your case, what would it be?
Mine was on the field. Even though in Brazil, I was kind of standing out, right? I arrived there when I was 21, turning 22. I had just won the Confederations Cup with the national team against Spain. I didn't see myself as confident enough to play there. So it was 6 months of, I came pushing with my belly there. No, I'm not able to dribble anyone. I'm not able to get past anyone. I'm doing everything wrong. All my choices are wrong. And then one day I felt completely desperate. That I went to halftime during a game. I remember it to this day against Atletico Bilbao, where I was just talking to myself. I was playing really badly, just kicking the ball away. So I go to the locker room. I go into the bathroom and I start crying alone. Man, what's going on? It's crazy, right? And then there's a knock on the door. So I open it. It's Messi. Then he asked, why are you crying and all? So I said, no, nothing. Then Danny arrives and Messi says, don't worry. We're here to help you. We want you to play your best football. Don't worry. We're here to help you. We want you to play your best football. Play your best football. Just like you were playing at Santos. No pressure at all. If you need anything, you can count on me and all. He said quickly like this, and then he caught you walking. So after that, I started to feel more confident, like more excited to play, and things started to go well.
And did you think that MSN chemistry really worked out in the end, actually?
A lot of people thought it wouldn't work out, because there are 3 South Americans, an Argentine, a Brazilian, and a Uruguayan. And it worked out really well. And Messi had already been getting more and more in sync. Then Suarez arrived after that and getting more and more in sync. Then Suarez arrived after that and it seems like he completed it. A lot, right? It seems like it completed a lot, right? And today we're remembered as a great trio in history.
Of those great moments you had in your career, this one, the MSN trio in Barcelona, was one of the best. Or was it the best? Wearing the club jersey.
That I played. For sure. It was the best. We understood each other really well, right? We understood each other perfectly. We didn't need to look. We knew where the other was. Our partnership was truly enjoyable, even more so. And the partnership we had was also really enjoyable. Still, right, when one scored a goal, the other wanted to set the other up for a goal. When Suarez was fighting for the Golden Boot with Cristiano Ronaldo, we did everything we could to help him score goals. So the partnership we had during that process, I think it went beyond just the 3 of us playing.
And that relationship was both on and off the field?
It was both on and off the field. We always do. Even today, we still talk. Even today, we have a group chat, just the 3 of us, where we chat, joke around a bit. But we have a huge affection for each other.
So Messi is one of the greatest in history. By far, you don't even need to say it. What do you think? What did you learn the most from that time spent with Messi? Both on and off the field. What would be one thing? Man, that guy is amazing. He can really convey that or get that across, you know? Those things.
No. Off the field, he's very shy. Right. So I think I learned more from him than he did from me. I learned more from him than he did from me because he's very shy. So when we went out, we would do some silly things that made him laugh. So it's harder, but on the field, I started to see things up close like that. You realize that you don't need strength to score a goal, right? It's a step you take towards the goal. It's not just about kicking. Sometimes you know that well. So when I started to follow Messi more closely, Besides watching videos and stuff, do you think it's more about strength, more different things, right? But when you're there training together, you see that you don't need strength. He would clean it up and pass the ball to the little goal. The ball would go slowly.
Simple.
So I started to try, right? Then it started to work out. It began to improve. So that's how it is. That's how it is. That's the way.
When you go to SG, you understand in your mind that there you could have the opportunity to be the best in the world.
Man, I didn't go in with that mindset, I'll be honest. I didn't go in with the thought of saying that, I'm leaving Barcelona to be the best in the world, especially since I was at Barcelona last week. Messi himself asked me, "You're leaving, why?" The best that you forget, the best in the world, I'm going to make you the best in the world. I said, no, that's not it, it's other things. Yeah. It's more personal than you and me, that's why obviously that financially, it was much better than what I had at Barcelona. But they also had the Brazilians who were there. I felt like playing with the Brazilians. I said, I'm going to go play with them. It was Thiago Silva, Danny had just signed, Marquinhos and Lucas, they were all my friends. I said, needing some Brazilian. Brazil didn't have any. I said, I want to go there. I'm going to take the risk, and I did. But I wasn't thinking, I'm leaving Barcelona to be the best in the world. No, it wasn't.